Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Lisa Monoson here, independent sales rep with Avon and national leader of the Avon Team Moneymakers. Today, I want to share with you a little bit more about organization when it comes to putting new people on your team. For some of you that are watching this, maybe you're brand new with Avon and maybe you have your very first recruit. Maybe for some of you that are watching this, maybe you've been with Avon a long time and you still just don't have it quite down yet on how to stay best organized with your leads and the follow-ups and all that good stuff. Well, the good news is that a lot has changed over the years with Avon in regards to the leads system. And if you're receiving leads from Avon, we now have a system called Alma. And Alma is something that you do need to take the classes at youravon.com. You need to make sure those are completed. And then also you need to make sure you're qualifying to receive leads from Avon, which is 2 appointments every 3 campaigns. And some other criteria you want to check with your upline, because as I'm filming this video, we never know who's watching it later, and I don't want to give you too much of the information because things could change by the time you watch this. So I highly recommend you go to youravon.com and look at that, as well as talk to your online sponsor in case something's changed from the time I filmed this and the time you're watching it. But that is the newest system in regards to handling your leads, dispositioning your leads, being able to stay on top of them with reminders, and it will automatically do that for you. But for some of us, we're using the Alma, but we also have other systems in place. And my systems are systems that I've used for years before Alma even came out. And I'm kind of, these are other systems, again, that you can use to kind of partner up with the Alma to make sure that you're doing a really good job in the follow-up of your new appointments. Because once, of course, you've got them on the team, the Alma, you disposition it, and then a lot of people are like, okay, I know I'm supposed to follow up these people, but what is the best way to stay organized to know who I'm following up with and when? So I'm a true believer in systems. I'm going to share with you my system and how it works for me. And then, of course, you can take bits and pieces and use it as you will. I truly believe that you need to, once you see a new appointment pop up, you need to print the contract. So you want to go to your recent appointments and print it. Some people don't do that. They're just keeping them in the system. I print all my contracts, and I'm moving these fast so you can't see the contact information on them. I want to respect people's privacy. But print up your contracts and then get a book for yourself. I have a giant binder that I use, and of course I keep some of the leadership information on the outsides. If it's got, this one's got a folder in front, and then on the inside I like to keep the new leadership program so that if I need to access it, it's there. But inside, of course, I have all of my contracts inside. And what I like to do, once they've appointed, again, I go right in there, I print the contract. That's step 1. Step 2, I go to the Find District area on the contract and I make sure that I plug in the zip code. Now, of course, on the contract, it tells you the district, but you need to know their mail plan. So I go in there, I find out their mail plan, and I go ahead and I annotate it on the top corner of the contract. I also put, again, I'm trying to respect this person's privacy. I also put the starting date right there of their first order. And then over here, I may put, and again, I'm trying to do this, the campaign in which they're to be starting. And again, if they missed an order, I'll put the next date on there. So at the top of every contract, I highlight the campaign date. I put the bottom also the district manager's name. So this way, when I'm looking at it, I have like everything that's important for the immediate contacts right there. On the back side, once these are in the binder, they're like this. So they're all like this. What I do is, as I'm calling them, I fold this part of it up and I can write down which day I sent the emails, which day did I text them, which day did they answer the phone, which day did we have the welcome call, and all those little notes that are really important as they've just started on your team. And you want to make sure that you're able to reference that back. So again, put the RPS, and then you can arrange them by RPS. So if it's 6, 7, 8, 9, if you have them all over, you can keep it that way. Now I also do a clipboard for the pertinent ones that are before they've kind of established. I've used a clipboard, and I will arrange them on the clipboard again by RPS number, and I'll just do like the number. So this is a 5 and a 1. So I'll rearrange them all in the proper order where it's just their name, the dates, and the RPS is showing, so I can quickly go through them and know who's coming up next for their order and for contacting. So, and then again, I move them into the book. The other thing that you'll see back on the wall over here is I do use my whiteboard. And my whiteboard, I'll kind of bring you over to it. The whiteboard again, and boy, I don't know how jerky I'm being here. The whiteboard again will always have the campaign in which they're starting, the RPS, the date they should be placing the order, and then if they placed the order, how much they placed it for. And then if they've already ordered, there's check marks. If they haven't ordered, then they're pending, and I need to, work with them, and it has their order dates as to when they're due. If it's a premium lead, then I put that it's premium on there. And if anybody's an exception, then I write that on the bottom as well. Of course, on the left, I like to keep all my immediate flyers available so that I am able to access information, because, things are always changing at Avon, and you never know, if you're going to get confused on a program. It's good to have it right at your fingertips in case somebody's asking a question you might not be able to answer off the bat, especially if the program just changed. So the book is important, so keep that there. Add all of once you've got that information on the top of the contract to the right, make sure that you start doing those notes on the back. So the first thing that I do is I pull them up, I go ahead and find the district, and then on the back I put sent first 4 emails. And I send a welcome email, I send an Avon tips to getting started email, I send a payment with your order email with their RPS, and the 4th video I just started sending is the daily care with the video that is online, so that they have the daily care flyer already included in like the welcome email, but I started sending this video as an extra for email number 4. Those go out pretty much right away, along with a quick text that says, welcome to the Avon team. My name is Lisa Monoson. I am your sponsor. I've just sent you several emails. Please look for them. They're to help you get started. Something to this effect, by the way. I'm giving you a little bit more than what I typed, but just a quick email, welcome them, letting them know to check their email for the emails that I have just sent them, and that I look forward to speaking with them in the next 24 to 48 hours. Now, I know some people are going to call their new rep right away, and it really, I think, just depends on the engagement I've already had with this rep. I usually like to send all this information and give it either, if it's not within the same day, like if I noticed it in the morning, I'll give it to later in the day before I call, because I want to give them a chance to look it over. If they responded via text to me, then from there I know that we're already in communication, and I ask them when's a good time to call, if we could talk later today. I make sure that after I've texted them that I have their information in my phone with the RPS. I put if they're in my Avon team, so I make a group for them as well. If they were a lead, I had them put in the phone as lead Susie Smith. Once they've been appointed, I take off the lead, because of course in your phone you could do a search and you could just type in the word lead, and everybody that's still a lead is going to come up in your phone. What I do is once they've actually appointed, if it's somebody I've been working on, then I take the word lead off of it and just leave it on there and put them in a group called Avon Team. That way, if I am searching for everybody on my Avon team, I can type in the search word Avon Team in my phone, and that will come up. In the notes section on my phone, then I do put the RPS that they're in, and I also put their starting campaign that they should be placing their first order in. If for some reason they're pending and they missed that first order, I'll go in and I'll change it on the paper that I'm using as well as in the phone. After 3 calls and email attempts and texts to the new representative, if they have not responded to me, I stop the active trying to get a hold of them. They will still receive from me, of course, the team boosters and any emails that I'm sending out, but I leave the ball in their court. And the last call that I usually give them is, I've been trying to reach you and I'm so sorry I keep missing you. I certainly hope everything is okay. Would love to help you get started in your business, but I've left you several messages, emails, and texts, and I haven't heard from you. So when you're ready to get started, and if you need my assistance, that's what I'm here for, is to support you and work with you and help you grow your business, please get back to me, and I give my phone number, and we can go from there. But I will leave the ball in your court to give me a call. And that's it. If they don't call me from there, I got to move on to the next people that are interested in working with me. So let me see if that gives you pretty much everything that I'm doing. So from there, again, you keep going back through their first 6 campaigns. You really should be more on it with the new rep. After they've been established and they're getting through those first so many campaigns, then from there, you're moving on with the new team members that are coming into the business, and the ones that are starting to become established are still being mentored and cared for, but there maybe not as much hand holding as in the first couple campaigns. So just always let them know that you are there, of course, to support them, but I do let my new team members know that the new class is always coming in and they're getting the same attention and everything as they did when they were brand new. And that if they need to schedule specific time with me, that I'm always available to set up personal one-on-one trainings. They just need to let me know and be a loud squeaky wheel so I can get them on the schedule. So basically, keep an organization that works best for you. Those are some of the things that work best for me. I love my system with my book, with my writing of the RPS and everything on the schedule. That way I can take a quick glance, I can look there. Once you're finished using the ALMA and they've appointed, they want you to disposition it, but I don't know if all of you are having this issue too, but it won't let you, when it's self-contracted, close it. It just sits in there. So I don't know if that's just a broken piece. I've tried closing it in so many different ways. It just stays in my self-contracts. And you can try to close it all day long and it just doesn't. And I've done it manual in different ways. So it just stays in there. But my way of keeping track of them once they've appointed is here, and paper, in my phone, and on that whiteboard. Those 3 ways keeps me very connected. Also, since I have their name in the phone, if they call me, it pops up right away that it's so-and-so, so I can immediately greet them with, "Hey, I've been looking forward to speaking with you. Thanks for calling." And it's a little more personal. So those are my tips for staying organized as a new leader, or maybe a leader that's been doing this a while but just didn't have quite a system. Maybe some of the things that I've shared will help you. If you like this video and you like these tips, feel free to comment below and share it with a friend. And also, if you have ideas and suggestions of videos that you'd like to see from me that would help you in your business, by all means, I'm always looking for suggestions of what people want to know. Sometimes I think different things might be redundant because I've been doing this so long, but it surprises me when I get requests for different things that, like I said, I'm versed in it and I've been doing it a long time, but a lot of you need to still learn that. So please let me know. I enjoy doing the videos and helping my team and then helping others too. So I hope you guys all have a great Avon day. And by the way, are you registered for RepFest yet? Talk to your upline if you haven't done it yet. And if you're part of my team, I hope you will go check this out and get yourselves there. It is going to be a blast, great learning experience, and it's coming up in August. So there's lots of ways to save in time, as well as you might even be able to earn the hotel stay for free. So check out the guidelines, get yourself registered. And again, happy recruiting, happy selling, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a great day, guys. Bye.